Hello, Angelus Demonus reporting in. I'd like to share with you a small video series preparing you for the third installment of Deep Dungeon, Eureka Orthos. While the topics discussed may lean heavily on soloing Eureka Orthos, some info may carry over to party runs as well. In this video, let's start a discussion about the ideal jobs to use for solo prog in Eureka Orthos, especially if you plan to claim a world-first solo clear, a data center, server-first solo clear, or the first solo job clear. Personally, I'll be running Red Mage, period. I got my Necromancer title and Lone Hero title using Red Mage, and stubborn old me wants to continue that trend. On an objective look, Red Mage will provide me a solid mix of DPS and heals, and I am very used to that gameplay. It will lack in defense, however, and we don't know if the enemies will hit really hard like Heaven on High, or not as hard like Palace of the Dead. My suggestion for most gamers will probably be a tank job. If your goal is to see as much as you can and not get obliterated by some mysterious AoE or telegraphs, it might be a good bet to run a tank. Jobs like Machinist, Summoner, and Reaper, which are popular in both Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High, benefit from having prior knowledge or POVs to refer to. Knowing what enemies do allows you to know what to pull and what to avoid. Those three jobs, amongst many other jobs, may become popular as time goes on and as the knowledge base increases. With the initial release of Eureka Orthos, I feel you'd be up for quite the challenge if you decide to climb with those jobs right out of the gate, more so compared to a tank. Let's not forget the healers. Your damage might be low as heck, but at least you won't die, probably. Level 90 healer kit should be more fleshed out versus its level 60 and 70 counterparts, so it might make for an interesting choice. Whatever job you choose, have fun with it. All 19 jobs have cleared both Palace of the Dead and Heaven on High, and I would suspect we can do the same in Eureka Orthos. Metas and preferences will form over time, but don't let that sway you if you really want the title on your favorite job. You're running solo after all. Who cares what you do and what choices you make? Go out there and have fun, and be sure to tell me personally when you clear. What do you think? Let me know your ideas and thoughts in the comments below. Part of me is interested in how a discussion like this will age after a year or so. So even if your idea sounds ridiculous, you might end up being the smartest gamer in the comments. Check out the other videos in this series, as well as when I dive into Eureka Orthos when it goes live. Solo, of course.